Hello people, as I promised, I'm going to talk about the transits for all the 12 zodiac sign. And basically, from my understanding, what would be the results? Rahu has entered in Aries, and Saturn has entered in Aquarius. So let's start the results for each native. So this is the Aries native, and for Aries native, Rahu is in fiery sign Aries, and is the lord of 11th house. So this would make a native work on the fulfillment and wishes, because 11th house is the house of wishes and gains. So you will see that they would try to work on their dreams, because now the Rahu has got that energy and support from the environment. So you will see your gains will come true, and your wishes will come true, your ambitions will come true. You will have to work on it. And also, this month, actually, this is a very good month for having gains. And if you are Aries ascendant, please do let me know if you have had a sudden gains or a rise of salary or your income. Now let's change. And for also for next 1 year, the period is going to be very good, because Saturn is going to be in the house of gains. And you may also travel somewhere, because Pisces is also active, and Jupiter in Pisces will make you give lot of knowledge, and people will come a lot for your advice. You may lose some kind of ornament or some kind of jewelry item, so be careful of that. But otherwise, I see a lot of traveling happening, especially when Mars will travel into the 12th house. I see travel losses due to the father, or losses during the travels. Overall, this is not a very bad period. This is a very good period. This is a period where you would love to explore and understand. And also financially and career wise also, this period is very good. So let's now move to Taurus sign. For Taurus people, this is happening in their 12th house. So they may suddenly have lot of losses, and they may also get clients from the foreign country, because 10th lord going into the 12th house, there may be loss of career, or loss of job, and then new job they may get it, because Mars is also there. So there may be some kind of exchange. This is a very good period to think of a new job, turning into a new profession, because I see transformation in the work, lots of job, and then getting a new job as well. But this period is also very good, because 10th house Saturn is traveling into the own Multrikona house, so work will be good. And I also see sudden transformation in the income. They may see a rise in their income. And also I see that there is a lot of sleep issues. They may not be able to sleep properly, and this may trouble them. The routine may change, because Rahu is now traveling into their 12th house. So they may end up always being on the phone or laptops, or online. And also some kind of frustration with the father or bosses or government will happen, and they need to be very careful. But otherwise, Rahu in Aries and Ketu in 6th house, they may have huge losses, and they may get frustrated very easily, because now this is 12th house, so frustration level might increase. So that is there for Taurus ascendant. For Gemini, see, Gemini is having Rahu in their 11th house, so they will see a huge gain. There are chances that they will gain through their father inheritance, or they will gain through their siblings. All these gains are possible. Rahu in the Aries in the 11th house gives double power to these people, as now the focus is on the gains and ambitions and wish fulfillment. So that is very positive news. But Jupiter traveling in own sign in the 10th house debilitated will will make them lazy, or not able to focus on their work. That can happen. I mean, their creativity might get just stuck due to various reason, or they may start traveling, or if they are having some kind of ideas to start a business, that can happen, because Jupiter here will give them good opportunities to start a business, travel, and to take own decisions. These things can happen. I also see a lot of celebrations happening, because see, Jupiter has entered here 1 2 3 4 5 aspects second house. Celebration in the family might happen, and maybe a lot of Gemini people I see, somebody must be getting married. That can happen, because you see Venus Jupiter are here again, aspecting the second house. We show celebrations at the house can happen, because Jupiter brings celebration. We all know that fifth aspect is falling on the second house, and the second lord is again in the house of gathering, so some kind of good news may happen. So that is that. But this month I see a lot of trouble, losses, because first lord is traveling into the second 12th house. So I do see some kind of issues in the family, and skin issues, all that might trouble the native. Now there is fourth, which is Cancer. So Cancer people are having lot of transformational period right now, because Ketu is traveling in their fourth house. There might be some kind of trouble in the relationship might happen in this upcoming 1 year. Traveling can happen, shifting can happen, moving into a new place can happen, because Ketu is there in the fourth house, and definitely abroad travel chances are there. And here also Rahu in the Aries will bring a new height in the profession, because Rahu does exceptionally good in the 10th house and 11th house. And definitely in Aries, this person would get name, fame, and also some kind of changes into the workplace may happen. Work may get transformation, or the place may change, the working environment may change, because 11th house Saturn transit the house of transformation. I see there is a lot of transformation happening. If you are Cancer sign, and if you are thinking that you want to change into new job, please write into the comment section if you agree with what I'm saying. That would help me as well to understand. So I see a lot of job changing opportunities coming for the sign of Cancer ascendant. Now let's see. Oh, just a second. Because Saturn is in traveling into the 8th house, I also see the problems in the knees, problems into the legs may happen. So you have to be careful of that. Traveling also can happen, because Jupiter is transiting into the 9th house. So this things may happen. This also shows marriage prospects for male native. If this month trying to get into relationships would be very beneficial. And for the female native, I think next month I see they will get a very good prospects for marriage that can happen. And for Leo ascendants, I see for the Leo ascendants, the Lord is transiting into the 9th house, so they will get support from their bosses. They might get their salary increase also, because Rahu Sun are aspecting Libra, and also the 3rd house, and the 11th Lord is into the house of gains in Taurus in the 10th Lord. So I do see there might be chance of increase of salary, your wish fulfillment, like traveling, you may want to go somewhere. All these things can happen. especially when Venus travels into the ninth house. I do see that that thing materializing. And Saturn is also, these people, Leo, these people, they are having a lot of problem into the career issues, career field, and also their spouses or partners are also into a lot of stress because of the career or the workload, and some kind of cases or fights also be there, because you see Saturn is directly aspecting in the first house, and Saturn is nothing but stress. So this is a lot of stress going on, but since Saturn is moving in own Mool Trikona, I see a lot of better opportunities coming on their way for the for the growth. And because Leo is a sign of name and fame, they may get known for some kind of personality, because Aries is their own self. Rahu is transiting it, looking at the fifth house. So because of their own talent, they may get fame, name, and all that thing. And because of that, because of that branding, they will get a good salary or a good package. So do let me know if this is resonating with you. And now next, let's go to Virgo sign. For Virgo, I see the lot is happening into the 8th house. There might be somebody who is frustrated. Lot of anger issues may be happening into the life of your partner, because Rahu is transiting into the 8th house. So this will also give you opportunity to cheat with your partner or get into some other relationship or something like that. Now if you activate that, then you'll have to suffer later also. So I would only suggest to not activate this Rahu. Also, I see opportunity to travel with your partner, and which would be very good. For single people, I see, if you are a male, this month I see you may find some new alliance. And for female, I see next month when Mars moves here, I see a good alliance coming if you want to get into a relationship. People, I think for Virgo people, I think lot of issues are happening into their married life, because this full is packed this 2 months. So you have to be very careful while communication. Anything which you feel will aggravate the situation, you have to calm it down. You do not have to put fire onto that, because these 3 months are very difficult. And for Libra people, I see Ketu transiting into the Libra first house. They may want suddenly they may want to have some space and do not want to be into the relationship, or they want some kind of space from their partner, and they may also want to go away or spend some time alone, because the Lord is in the Pisces exalted, which may break the partnership. So this may happen. If you are resonating, please do let me know in the comment section. So that can be happening. And also there is a lot of things happening with your partner as well, because the partner is undergoing a change, because here Rahu is there, and Rahu Sun may bring some kind of issues in the bedroom life, or some kind of issues into the personality of the partner. And this is a very transformational period for Aries and Libra people. There might be loss of relationship, loss of money, loss of there you may suffer a loss in business as well. So you have to be very careful when investing somewhere new, and be careful, you may get cheated by your partners as well, because now Rahu is transiting into the 7th house, and Rahu Sun also shows a problem with the government. So be careful while dealing with any paperwork. Please pay your taxes at time, and everything which you need to be clear with the governments. And also I see there might be some kind of issues with the health also, because you see so many planets are there in the 6 7 8 access. So lot of trouble I see, so be careful. Take your medicines or anything. Do regular exercises, because Jupiter in the 12th in the 6th house makes a person bit lazy. And also Saturn is with Mars, so anyways Saturn calms down the Mars, which wants to do regular exercises. So these things may happen, so you have to motivate yourself to to do some exercises. For Scorpio ascendant, I see that there is a transformational period happening because of the 4th house. They may having some frustration related to some kind of property, so some kind of I do see gains as well, because Aquarius is there, and Aquarius, the Rahu is going into the house of 6th house. So some kind of frustration with the government, with the land, with the property might happen. And also if you are single, or if you want to get into relationship, this is a very good month, because you see Venus is in the 5th house, so might bring you some kind of a relationship. But also you need to take care of the health, because first lord is in the 12th house, and that is into the 5th house. So I do see some kind of romance and some kind of relationship here. So that would be bit refreshing. For people who are already into the relationship, I see some kind of frustration, ego issues might be happening into the bedroom life, and you may be having some kind of trouble understanding each other. But this 1 year you will have to wait, and you have to be calm with each other, try to understand each other, do not get into arguments, because that will only lead to the negative environment. Now next is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius people, the Lord is in the 4th house, so they may be focusing on getting some property or vehicle or something like that. And I also see that there is also chance of, for them as well, getting into relationship. I see very good chance. They may bring some girl to meet to the parents, or some they may want to move on with the marriage, like a couples who want to get married. This is a very good period, because Venus is with Jupiter. And I also see some kind of support if they want to start some kind of business. This is a very good period, and I see there will be gains. And also if you want to there is a lot of chances that you may get a promotion as well, because now Rahu is in the Aries, and after some kind of arguments I see that you will get some kind of a promotion. And now I see there will be some kind of issues in the income as well. So that area you need to be very careful. Now next is Capricorn. For Capricorn people who are very workaholic, I see these 3 years Saturn was transiting from your 12th house to now to 2nd house. This was a period of Shadesati for you. You may have experienced lot of work stress, but also good gains, because it was a very good period, unless you have some kind of moon or malefic planet in your natal chart. Right now we see Saturn Mars in the 2nd house, which is a very good sign. So you'll earn through real estate, you'll earn through hard work, you'll earn through your own physical fitness. Those influencers, models, for them this is a very good period. Through creativity, through writing, through your own talent, you will earn very good money. I see some kind of frustration or some kind of argument, not a very good positive environment in the house, because I see 2 Saturn Mars negative planets in the 2nd house. So you also have to be very calm while you are trying to speak, because this can make your speech a bit rough. So and that would impact your family life, because 2nd lord is going into the 4th house, and Rahu is with Sun. So you may end up arguing with your father, with your mother, and this may impact your 2nd house of savings, money, and your wealth actually, basically, because this is a combination. Though this is exchange is happening, you do not have to worry, but still you need to be careful of that thing. Now next is Aquarius. For Aquarius people, again this is a period where Saturn is moving from their 12th house to Lagna, that is their first house, and thus they are very scared of their work, stress and everything. They are going through the period of transformation at a work. But I see that if they want to get into some kind of business, that would be very good, because Saturn is transiting through own mole trikona with Mars, which is kind of forming Neej Bhang Rajyog, so house-wise actually. So I see, if you want to get into business, this is a very good period, because Venus, Jupiter both are transiting into their second house, and they will get a name, fame for their brand as well, because this is a very very good period for Capricorn, Aquarius and Aries people, because you see Rahu in the third house does very good, because Rahu itself is technology. Third house is Gemini and natural Gemini, so you will get good money out of it. And I also see some kind of transformation is happening in your career. And now the last is Pisces. For Pisces people, I see there is something will be ending. I think some kind of relationship or some kind of thought process will end in their mind. Maybe they want to become independent, they want to end their profession and bring something new into their profession. All that thing can happen, because Pisces is activated here. I also see their frustration in the government work, like tax and all that processes might be very frustrating for them, but they need to take care of it and do proper tax filings, otherwise they'll be having issues. Now there is this transformation of Ketu in their Libra. So Libra is nothing but relationships and partnership, money, their life, sexual life, bedroom life. So there we have Ketu, which is a very disinterested planet, so you may have issues with these fields. So you need to be very careful of that as well. Do not rush into ending things. Give it a time, at least for 1 year. When Ketu's period will stop bothering you, then you will see the transformation. So that was the result for all the 12 signs. If you agree, please do comment on the comment section. Thank you so much.